What's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Blaxkz Faxkz with Knaxkz, starring your host, Uncle Knaxkz. Today, we're going to dive into the topic of the most dangerous person in the black community. This is someone who employed his artistic gifts to instill a cynical and cyclical view of black history. He encouraged blacks not to resist either racism or the socio-political system of imperialism. He implied that blacks should endure their fallen fate and await for better days in the afterlife. This was the coined term, the house Negro, a man who developed unrelenting loyalty to his master. Their conditions were much better than the field Negroes, which were the enslaved that were doing back-breaking manual labor. They dressed well, ate better food, and lived relatively near their master, and at times loved their master more than themselves. The house Negro was used as a plant to commence division amongst each other and to keep the other enslaved in check so the other enslaved did not plan to revolt or incite a rebellion. Anytime plans to rebel were commencing, the house Negro would relay these plans back to his master in order to maintain his status, position, develop trust, and be rewarded for his loyalty. Unfortunately, in today's modern society, the house Negro is still very prevalent and a danger to our community. They look like us, but they act as your friend, role model, political leaders, entertainers, reverends, or ministers who hide in plain sight, acting as a leader who has your best interests at heart. But behind closed doors, they're scheming, plotting, using their voice and status to maintain the structure of white supremacy and the powers unseen, just for their own selfish gains and ambitions, as well as their rise to prominence.
They prayed for a strong wind to come along. This was the difference between the two. And today you still have house Negroes and field Negroes.